What would foreigners need to know about your culture to be able to communicate well with people?
Well, I'm Irish originally, so the language is obviously very important. Everyone speaks English in Ireland. I think other things, for example, like the history of the place is also important, to have some understanding of what people celebrate, what they remember, and, what's important for them as a group of people.
I think that foreigners would need to know that English people on the whole are quite reserved. So they would find that English people might not necessarily say what they want or how they feel sometimes. So that can be quite challenging for people visiting our culture.
I think actually that Canadians are really friendly. So as long as the person is polite, they will be really polite back and do everything possible to help.
Well, I think it would be easy to have misunderstandings because our sense of humour in Britain is quite dry. So people will quite often say the opposite of what they mean.
Have you had experiences of making cultural mistakes? What happened?
I haven't had the experience of making a cultural mistake necessarily, but on my last trip to China, I was using chopsticks for the first time, and it took me around 6 minutes to eat my first bit of food, so that was quite embarrassing.
One time when I was working in Switzerland, I was in a hurry to get to a meeting, and I crossed the road without using a pedestrian crossing. And a car stopped, and the man got out and told me that I shouldn't be doing that. I was quite surprised because in Britain nobody would ever say that to anybody.
Yeah, the only kind of times it's happened is when I've been trying to speak a foreign language but haven't got the pronunciation quite right. So in Chinese, for example, there's the word for mother and horse sound very, very similar to me, but obviously to a Chinese local, very, very different.